Okay, everybody, it is now week 14. Oh my gosh, it is so crazy. I was really not feeling well yesterday, and I think it's stress. There's just a lot of things going on all at once, and I think it's like affecting me internally because I don't often show like external signs of stress, but it definitely hits me internally. So I was feeling not so great yesterday. Eating helped a little bit, but I don't know, I just feel like nauseous, just like there's just so many things coming up. So this Wednesday we have our ATI fundamentals proctored test. Next week's the final exam. And then right after that, I go on vacation on our cruise, which I have done nothing for because I've been so busy with everything else. I also was working a lot on the kids' school schedules and stuff. What else? Oh, I did finish my medication presentation, so I've got everything for that, I hope. We're supposed to be there at 9. It's a little bit before 7:30 right now, so I'm leaving a little earlier just to try to avoid some of the crazy traffic. Hopefully I've left early enough. So medication presentation today. So what it sounds like is we're going to break up into our sim groups, so like 20 students and 21 students respectively. I'm with the 21, and we're going to present that way is what it sounds like. Honestly, I don't know a whole lot because, all we have is, okay, this is where we're meeting, this is what time, and be in your clinical groups. I think we're also supposed to hear about how next semester is supposed to work with maternal child. Maybe we'll find out some more information about where we're going to be for clinicals, a little more solidification on our schedules would be nice. And so that's what's going on today. Hopefully it's not a super long day, because I also have a hockey game that I'm going to with my husband and my dad. It was my dad's birthday present to my husband and I. So that is for tonight. So hopefully we're not at school all day, so that I can get there in time, because it is a bit of a drive. So and then tomorrow I am on a personal note, I have all of my HR stuff to do for my job. So there's a lot going on, and I'm about to head onto the main road, and it already looks really busy. So I'm going to get going, but I'll let you know how medication presentation went today. Tuesday, the 16th, and I just wanted to follow up from yesterday. Yesterday was medication presentation. Everyone actually put a lot of effort into this for something that's really not going to be worth much of anything at all in terms of our clinical grade goes. So I was a little surprised, but that's fine. I mean, it sets a good impression on our instructors for the program. So basically, we were there the entire time, which was not great because it made us kind of rush, but we still ended up getting to the game on time. So that was fine. So yeah, it was a full day. They started off telling us how the fall is going to work a little bit. Our clinical requirements coordinator came in and talked to all of us and laid out what the plan is, what documents we're going to need, what we need to be looking for over the summer to make sure it gets done so that we're cleared to go in the fall. And then after she was done, our instructor for next semester came and talked to us and kind of gave us a roundabout idea of what to expect as far as what days of the week are intended. You know, everything is subject to change, but what the plan is and how they're expecting to go about it. So that was great. She seems nice. She did give us a couple of options for hospital locations because we span many counties in the area. So she's trying to make it so for a clinical, you know, you shouldn't have to drive an hour and a half or something crazy. So that was, I appreciated that because I live the furthest north of everybody. So she said she's going to try to honor it. No guarantees, but I think because she asked where we live, that might help my case too. So that I maybe will have a half hour, 35-minute drive instead of a hour and some odd minute drive. And then beyond that, it looks like we're going to have like 3 to 4 days a week going on next semester. So I don't know how I'm going to do work. And I'll talk about work here in a second too. But in terms of the med presentations, there was 21 of us in our particular group that we needed to get through, and we did pretty good up to lunch, and then everyone started taking a really long time after that. So didn't exactly get to leave as early as we all wanted to. But the presentations were good. Everyone put a lot of effort into it, so that was nice. And mine went fine. I thought I was the second one to go. I actually gave up a later, because we kind of drew numbers, but I gave up a later number to take someone else's earlier number because I didn't care and she was really nervous. So did that, got it done with. And I think it went fine. Honestly, it's really not worth all that much. So even if I didn't get all the points available, it's fine. But as a day altogether, it was okay. My team lost the game last night. So, meh. And it was a super long day. I was so tired, but then my brain wouldn't shut off, which is typical of someone with, you know, sleeping problems. I think I just spit like a little bit. So today, job, right? I said I would come back to that, make a circle. So I am headed to do like my HR appointment, give them any documents they've requested, and they're going to do whatever they need done for background checks and screenings and stuff. So that I can be hired, and then they're supposed to get my badge picture, so hopefully that comes out okay. I don't know, I don't feel like I look great. I think I looked better yesterday, but nothing I can do about that. So that's what's going on right now. And then tomorrow for school, we have our ATI Fundamentals Proctored Test that we have to score at least level 2 on, or we have to remediate. And with the remediation, on top of like the hours worth of remediation you have to do at home, you also will have to resit the proctored test like after the final exam, like that same day. So that's not the best. So I hope I can pass. So the rest of today after my job thing, we'll be studying for that. And then we have lecture after the ATI fundamentals to finish up like biliary, so gastro stuff. And then we have our final next Wednesday. So a lot going on. It's going to be a race to the finish, and my head could explode at any minute from all of the things that I've got going on in my head. And remember, I'm also leaving on vacation at the end of next weekend. So There's a lot to do. I haven't done anything for the vacation. I definitely need one. And then I start work right after that. So it is going to be a busy couple of weeks, and then hopefully a very busy summer making money before starting back up in the fall again. But that is the plan for today. I'm going to get going because I'll be headed out to the main road here in a little bit. And I just want to get like all of this stuff done, so it's one thing off my list, so that I can go back home and think about what I need to do for school, because I need to make sure I finish strong. So that's the plan, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye. Good morning, everybody. It is right around 6:30 in the morning on April 17th, Wednesday. I'm headed into lecture. But first there's going to be our ATI Fundamentals Proctored Test. I'm headed out much earlier than need be, because I think I told you guys already, my brain is fried. Like, mentally I'm done. I can't anymore. I've pushed myself as much as I can, and I'm all out of gas. So I haven't been able to focus nearly any attention on studying, because I can't. I mentally cannot anymore. My brain is like, I've checked out. That's it. We're gone for the summer. So yeah. So yesterday I did, I tried to look at some fundamental stuff. I reviewed my focus review from when I took the practice test online at home. So I got that far, but that's about it. That's really all I've done. I was so busy trying to get the medication presentation done. That was a super busy day. Yesterday I had that appointment with HR for my new job as like a nurse extern, and that went well. I'm excited. Everyone I talked to at HR, at least, is super nice, but that's probably part of their job. But yeah, so everything went fine there. They took my badge photo. Hopefully it's not stupid. And then I'll have my orientation in a couple weeks, and then I should be able to get on the schedule pretty soon after that. So things are moving along in that front. But yeah, I'm just like, I probably am very close to like borderline breaking down. I don't know what it is about me, but I've just kind of always been this way. I internalize things. I really don't have outward signs of distress, but I assure you, I am distressed. So I'm trying to think about what I need to do. I probably just need to go ahead and get gas, because I could get empty. I've got like 96 miles to empty is what it says at the moment. If I drive exactly what I'm doing right this second, but that's not, I have a long way to go. It's a 45-minute drive, so I can't guarantee that's what I'm going to drive. And I was thinking maybe I could get there and back and then get gas, but timeline is tight this afternoon after the ATI fundamentals, and then we go to our lecture to have our last lecture, and then I'm supposed to come all the way back up here, and I have a doctor's appointment. So timeline's a little tight this afternoon, so I probably should just get gas now. The problem is, like, I go to a Sam's Club for gas, and the only one in the area is like a different direction than how I usually go to school. I can still get to school. I just have to pay tolls in order to not backtrack. So it's kind of annoying. But so the plan this morning, I'm going to get to school early. I'm going to sit in my car like I've been doing. Try to focus. Like I don't know what I can do to try to get my brain on track here a little bit. I'm going to try. Hopefully being by myself in silence will help. No guarantees because my mind's always racing on different topics. But that's the plan. Take the ATI fundamentals and hopefully pass that with a level 2 so I don't have to retake it. And then go to lecture, finish the lecture, go to my appointment. After the appointment, the plan is to begin studying for the final. I don't even know what to do. They haven't told us. They said that they're going to release the final exam info after lecture today. So very last minute with all of that stuff as usual for this semester. And then just do my best trying to study. I have to get everything prepared for my last clinicals, and and then I go on vacation next week after the last week of exams and stuff. So yeah, and then we're at the end of the semester, and I don't know, you know, I mean, I guess it's part of my nursing journey. I could like talk about my day over the summer. I don't know if you guys would be into that or not. Like how the nurse extern job goes and stuff. I know I'm gonna be super busy. It's a very busy unit that I'm on. It's like packed all the time. It's dirty work. It's hard work. So I don't know if you guys would be into that or not. But if you would, let me know, and I'll try to make some videos over the summer while we're waiting on the next semester. Otherwise, I'll be coming back again in August, and they've changed the name of our next semester. It's the same material, but they've just like adjusted the name of it. So anyway, I am gonna be heading out onto the main road. I'm sure you can sense the deflated sound of my voice, my tone, and everything. I'm just out. I'm done. I'm sure you guys feel me if you're in nursing school right now, because I feel like we're all in that point right now. But I just gotta hang on for one more week after this. Get through it, and then it'll be a break, which I need. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Bye. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday the 19th. I thought it was the 18th, but it's the 19th of April, and I'm heading to clinical. I just wanted to follow up on Wednesday, which was ATI Fundamentals Proctored exam. I did pass with a level 2, so I don't have to retake that one either. Same with the nutrition. Unfortunately, for those who did not get the level 2, they will have to retake those after remediation. They'll have to retake the proctored exam after the final exam. So like if they don't pass the nutrition and the fundamentals, now they have to take 3 exams in a row on final exam day, which is not ideal. So that's a bummer for anyone in that situation. So after that, we went back to lecture. We had our final lecture, which was just group activities. We didn't like sit and listen to a lecture, but she had us do kind of like a guess the procedure / condition / function of different parts of the liver and stuff, and different diseases. So we did that as a group, and then we made we split off into like almost 20 different groups for all of the subjects that are going to be in the final exam. And in our small groups of 2 or 3, we were to submit a study guide of the most pertinent information from those subjects to like a discussion board, so the whole class didn't have to research all of those individually. So I thought actually that was a pretty good idea, because it's a lot, to have 20 different systems or subjects to have to study is a lot in 1 week. So that one I liked, and that took us right to the end of class, actually a little over, and then they were just kind of telling us a little bit about what we're doing next week for the final. And a lot of people are pretty upset because they're not passing. So I have a bad feeling that it's like that it could be 5 to 10 people, which would be like 20 to 25% of our current cohort. We already lost people last semester. I feel like we're about to lose some more. I don't know exactly how many, but I know just of the ones that I can think of, there's at least 5 that I know for sure are currently not passing. Hello? Hopefully that other video works. I turned off like the screen, whatever those things are called, in your car, that like has the radio and stuff. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. But I turned that off and it like messed with something. So hopefully everything works on the other video, but I'm going to continue here. So anyway, yeah, there's right now several people who are currently not passing. They have to pass the final with a really good grade in order to pass the class. So I was consoling one girl who was really upset and crying after lecture on Wednesday. And if you're in that type of situation in nursing school, my advice is get a tutor, get advice from the advisors, school advisors, program advisors, ask your instructors, find out what other options you may have, because if this is really what you want, push yourself, push to get there, push to succeed, because you're in charge of your destiny. And if you want something, you gotta push hard. So that was my advice to this girl, because she is really like pretty much giving up. She doesn't want to come back and redo this semester again, is what she was saying. And I was, she's really good at the skills. Like in practice, she's amazing. She knows what she's doing. There's a language barrier that's preventing her from, success on exams, and that's really unfortunate. I wish they offered the exams in multiple languages for people who are not English first language speakers. And I understand in the real world they're not going to have that luxury, but at the same time, they're at such a disadvantage. I just wish that there was something that they could do, like to interpret in the language they're used to. So, but really, from the get-go, if you feel like you're struggling to understand, get a tutor right away. Don't wait until the end of the semester. Don't wait until you're failing. If you feel like it's going to be an issue, just be proactive about it and get the tutor, get the extra help, find out what else that, there is that can be done. Talk to your advisors, because you don't want to wait and then it be too late. So that was hard. And unfortunately, I had a doctor's appointment an hour away right after lecture on Wednesday, so I couldn't stay much longer than I did, which was about 10 minutes, consoling her and trying to give her advice and everything. So I hope she doesn't give up, because she knows what she's doing and she would be an amazing nurse. But she's got to push. She's got to push harder if this is what she wants. And I think it's what she wants. So I hope she takes the advice to go talk to advisors and such. But for today, clinical, we have our final evaluation. So we had our midterm, which we had to state which goals we would like to accomplish this term. And our final, I went ahead and updated my goals, whether I achieved them, and wrote those down. And then our instructor has to go through and make her comments and mark it up. And we'll have to submit that. The other thing we have going on is our skills check off. So any of the skills that our instructor has seen us do in clinical, she will be checking off today. And we'll have to submit that as well. And then, yeah, so I already finished my 2 meds for today. So those are done. I'll just have to do my clinical reflection journal. Ooh, excuse me. That tasted like orange juice. And I didn't even have orange juice. Gross. Sorry about that. I had like a little bit of a reflux thing. So the other thing that's going on is our pharmacology test is due this weekend. It is open book, but we only have 30 minutes to answer 25 questions, so we still have to know it. So that's going on, that's due, and then we have the final on Wednesday. Oh, we're almost there. I'm so excited. I just cannot wait to get this over with. Have a break, but I'm headed out onto the main road and it is busy, so I'm gonna get going. But you guys have a great day and I'll catch up with you later. Bye.